Hey everybody, welcome back to Living Between Paychecks Kitchen. I'm Oz. Jack and Letty and the kid and everybody are still in Lake Jackson, so we're going to do a few more episodes here. Hopefully this thing is going away. Let's hope. Mostly because my hermit beard started to get like gnarly and really homeless looking. So today we're going to do one that's quick, fast, and I've been watching a lot of British shows and I've been wanting to do it. So we're going to do like the cheapest, most basic version of this. We're going to do bangers and mash, which is really cool. Before we start, be sure to like, share, subscribe, ring the little bell, all the YouTube stuff. You're not new to this, and if you are, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say anything to make you feel bad. So let's just jump into it. So this is very basic. This is how we're going to do it. You're going to get you some bratwurst, a little bit of butter, just a little bit, and proper sausage, and then some gravy packets. I got mushroom stuff. I couldn't find the onion gravy, so that's the thing. And then some powdered baked potatoes or mashed potatoes, because that's a thing. I'm also gonna need a little bit of water for both of these, so get into that. So get you a skillet. You're gonna put it, not even a medium, you want it about in between medium and low, and then just do a single tablespoon of this, put it in here, let it warm up. When it comes back and it's all melted, kind of run it across there as best you can. You can spin the sausage in there and get that done. So go ahead and just put your sausage straight in there, man. If you're gonna add any seasoning, I generally don't. If you get the brats, they always taste awesome by themselves, so I don't generally add anything to them. That and the butter tends to put out. So I just stacked these in here. This was an entire package of these. Cost like $3, and you're gonna leave them. Spin them, put a little butter in there, and let them sit, man. Don't be flipping them all the time, which is one of the problems. You kind of see where they're starting to gray on the bottom, but don't turn them. Just make sure they're nice and cooked on one side, and I'll show you that when we're turning them here. I don't think my oven or my stovetop heats evenly, so that's how I do this. So give it about 6-7 minutes on one side. So you flip it over, you can see that it's starting to brown on one side. You can flip them back over later, but you want to cook them in the middle, so you want to keep the heat on them steady. So I flip all mine together. You can see some of them aren't as brown as the others, so I'm going to end up flipping them back. I did 6 to 10 minutes on either side, and then return to pork hand. You kind of changed it. So while that's doing it, you get you a big pot, right? And you're going to crank it up because you want it to boil. So I put it all the way up, and it's 2 cups of water, whatever's on the packaging, right? And let that start to boil. Once that gets up to boiling, nice rolling boil, you still got your sausages cooking, right? Now, just straight remove it, put it to one side, and then get you another one. Now be careful if you get the plastic in it, because you got to do the same thing with the gravy, but it's only 1 cup of water. With the 1 cup, that's why I use my little sandwich size skillet. Let that start heating up. Now, to remove this, just go ahead and put your powdered taters just directly in there, and then stir it. And fork usually works best. I think the only thing I had close was a spoon, and stir, make sure all that powder gets wet, and that's just baked potatoes, man, or mashed potatoes. I guess that's on my brain. So once you get it nice and stirred up, and there you go, set it to the side. It's going to be nice and hot. You're going to let that rest because you'll burn your face off. It's like potato napalm, man. It is kind of rough. All right, so this boils relatively fast. So just go ahead and put your gravy mix in there. You're supposed to put it in there according to the directions and let it boil and then simmer. I just go ahead and boil the water. It tends to go faster for me. I wish I had a fork. I think I used my fork on my potatoes here to be able to kind of, whisk this in. But as long as you stir it enough, you should be fine. I had to speed this up just so Jack couldn't hear the scrapey noises. But it's boiling again. Go ahead and turn it down to a simmer. Right? And it'll slowly come down to simmer. Now you can see your sausages nice and brown. This is the return to pork hinge. I turn them up and taste them on the side because apparently I'm a pork architect. Whatever. And just kind of cook them on that one side. Just kind of cover them up. Let them sit there for another 2 to 3 minutes. Then lay them all down. They're nice and golden brown. They're cooked in the middle. The gravy is there, nice and simmered down, nice and thick. You can kind of see how it's thickening around, just around my spatula. And that's it, man. That's bangers and mash. And just FYI, man, it used to be called bangers because they had some kind of bread mixed into the sausage, and when you cooked it, it would explode. Like, not explode, like hot dog in a microwave, like it would pop open, so they called them bangers. I mean, this costs like $5, and it's going to feed 2 or 3 people. There you have it, man. The iconic bangers and mash. I don't even think they call it that anymore. You can get it mostly in American pubs. Super cheap, super easy, and man, it is filling, and it goes great with beer. So If you drew it differently or you'd like to do it differently, tell us about it in the comments, man. If we did it wrong, put it in the comments. If we did it right, put it in the comments. Just leave us some comments and a like. That'd be awesome. Share it with your friends. Please, we need subscribers. Other than that, you can catch us here on YouTube all the time, especially now that the quarantine thing's going on here. Our stuff's here. Be sure to check that out. We'll teach you how to do all kind of stuff. But we also upload on Tuesdays and Fridays here. You can also find us on Instagram at Living Between. We're on Facebook, Pinterest, and Patreon at Living Between Paycheck's Kitchen, and we'll see you next time.